Hello everyone. Now we'll discuss something about the basic theories of management. As an MBA student, we have to understand what actually the real meaning of management. Management is something how we try to manage the resources which is available for the specific and purpose full of production of the output. For example, if you want to produce a car, what are the actual resources required to produce a car? Basically, we have to understand this perspective from three factors. One is people, the other one is organization, the other one is resources. By people, what we mean is that all the employees who work in the organization, customers who come forward to prefer our product, any other factors like government, legal, socio-cultural factors, whatever we call, these are all put together as people which are very required, which are very interested, which are very influenced to run a successful management. The other one is organization. Here we talk 90 to 95% only about the employees of the organization, employees of the company. How they actually frame the policies, how they actually frame the procedures, how they actually run the organization. And that is the other aspect of the management principle. The other aspect is resources, from where we can get the ample requirement of the resources. Where I can start a company. Suppose if we start a company, can I get an uninterrupted resources throughout for the business? What will be the actual lifetime of the resources? Can I get uninterrupted resources for at least 15 to 25 years or 30 to 40 years? So put together, we can club management principles in these factors. Over a period of time, many theories evolved in this sector. Earlier, Egypt construction, they have also used some methodology to construct a structure. Even now we have an Eiffel Tower. Even now we build a big structure, high, long story buildings. Again we have some beautiful involvement of these principles. How it happened, how it is actually happening, how it can happen in the future. So understanding this is very simple. See how we maintain our kitchen in our home, how we maintain our activities in our home. Similarly, the organization is carrying out the activities in order to achieve their goals with uninterrupted or disturbances in and around. So this is discussed in many facets. Earlier we had a production era, then we enter the product era. During the production era we don't have any competition, whereas now present day we have humpty number of competitors. So I have to do something to win in the race. What I can do? How best I can differ myself with that of others? Is that possible really? Is it happening really? You have different types of working hour system. You have different types of organizational style. Some people work from 6 to 6, some people work from 8 to 8, some people go to the office by 10 and come back from the office at 4. How this happens, how it is actually happening, how these moderations happen. So these evolved different kinds of industries come out with different types of principles. For example, a production-based company will have a different set of principles, whereas a service-based industry will have a different set of principles. For example, when I say service, you may call it as hospitals, where you can have a 24/7, 365 type of working style. Whereas if you go for production, again you have a same type of lifestyle. And how this can be dealt with, how this can be understood with, and that is now we call it as management principles. The basic simple definition goes, management principle is an art of getting things done through people. How best I can utilize the people for the constructive development of the organization. For example, if the goal of an organization is getting profit, how I can get profit? It is not getting profit alone. I have to reduce the cost and I have to increase the profit. How it can be done? This is best possible if we understand these factors. If we can able to understand, if we can able to monitor, and if we can able to maneuver these three factors in a correct way, we can have a good set of successful management. And that is what we are going to discuss in this subject called management principles. See, these evolved in many types of era what the people claim. One, they claim it as, how the approaches evolved, evolution, how evolution happened. Evolution happened since very long time, when the people, when the humans developed this earth, you have a concept of evolution of management approach. How an apple is divided into two. The resource sharing has happened. Then later came classical theory of management. The next one is neoclassical theory of management. And the present day which is happening is called modern theory of management, or you call it as situational based approach, or you call it as contingency based approach. We can do. We can have the very best. We can have the understanding how it can go further. And this class will discuss about the different approaches in detail. So stay good. Please refer the books for understanding the basic theory of evolution of management.